When two WWE superstars collide, it can have far-reaching ramifications for both of their careers. The relationship can sometimes have a detrimental effect on one of the relationship's superstars, and the reasons for this have evolved through time. There are also times when two WWE stars come together in a deceptive manner, resulting in a great deal of animosity between anyone related to the two superstars. Here are 9 real WWE relationships that have ruined careers. Now let's get started. Number 9. John Cena and Mickie James. Because John Cena is the WWE Golden Kid, whatever occurs in his personal life will never be punished. This was precisely the case when Cena started dating Mickie James in 2007. The difficulty was that, at the time, Mickie was engaged to Kenny Dykstra, who we thought might be a tremendous star for them. Wrestling's reaction to this thorny situation was to relocate Kenny to SmackDown. Number 8. Edge and Lita. Edge and Lita having an affair behind Matt Hardy's back was without a doubt one of the biggest scandals in WWE history. Naturally, Matt was enraged, but rather than keeping his feelings to himself, he aired them on his website, which irritated WWE, who unexpectedly chose to terminate Matt's contract, sparking indignation among fans because Matt had done nothing wrong. Matt was eventually brought back by WWE, but his career in the company was never the same after that. Matt was humiliated by his feud with Edge, and for the most part, he was made to look like a fool as a result.
But at that point, not only was it so hard, it was also out of shame. I wasn't proud of the way I conducted myself. And yes, if I had to do it over again, I absolutely would have handled myself different, but I didn't. I deserve all of these terrible things that everybody's saying to me. I deserve not wanting to wake up every morning.
Oh my God.
Matt never made it to the main event, and the Edge and Lita incident had clearly tainted the public's perception of him. Number 7. Triple H, Chyna, and Stephanie McMahon. Chyna's life and career have been marked by triumphs and defeats. According to Chyna, she was dating Triple H throughout the Attitude Era, until Triple H formed an on-screen romance with Stephanie McMahon, which later turned into a real-life love affair.
And then how does he put the moves on the boss's daughter? Does he begin to say, listen, I'm having feelings for you? Or
He was very flirtatious.
She discovered a love letter from Stephanie addressed to Triple H during a 2011 interview with Wrestling Inc. Chyna, when she revealed, I had my doubts, people always say, is this real? It's television. Is the storyline real? I was like, is there something going on? If there is, I can take it. This was my love. This was my career. I needed to know because I didn't want to lose my career.
I had a great relationship with Hunter. I was in love with him very much, Near the end of the relationship, when I didn't know that they were having this year affair going on, it was troubled. It was troubled at work and it was troubled in our personal relationship. So, I didn't know what was going on. I was just sticking by my man,
Chyna's WWE contract was terminated, and it was widely suspected that Vince had known all along that Stephanie and Triple H were having an affair behind her back.
Well, he could see.
He saw what was going on.
Yeah.
Vince is no dummy.
No.
So he sees you messing around with another wrestler.
And he gave us the okay.
Chyna's life and career would never be the same after that, as she struggled physically and emotionally for the rest of her life before dying tragically in 2016. Number 6. Alberto Del Rio and Paige. Paige has accused Alberto Del Rio of physical and mental abuse, which has since been confirmed by another lady Del Rio had previously dated. Del Rio's relationship with Paige damaged his reputation and, ultimately, his wrestling career, to the point where the WWE no longer wants anything to do with him. Number 5. Batista and Melina. According to rumors, Melina began seeing Batista while still dating John Morrison. At that time, all three were still in the WWE, and Batista was one of the company's greatest stars. Thus, he was nearly untouchable. Because of the problems and effects of Batista's brief connection with Melina, Vince McMahon is said to have given up on Morrison ever becoming a huge star in WWE. Morrison's nonchalant attitude toward the Batista and Melina scenario led to fans speculating that Vince got to this conclusion because Morrison looked like he couldn't win a real fight and thus couldn't be a top babyface. Number 4. AJ Lee and CM Punk. The issue was that Punk's girlfriend and future wife AJ Lee was the top star in WWE Women's Division, which put WWE and AJ in an awkward position once it became public that Punk and AJ were dating. This all came to a head in January of 2014, when Punk officially walked out of WWE. AJ announced her retirement from the WWE in 2015 following WrestleMania 31, citing injuries. While this was clearly a factor, it must have been exceedingly difficult for AJ to stay in the firm, given the situation with WWE and her spouse. Number 3. Eden and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes left WWE in 2016, citing creative differences as the cause for his exit. At the time of his departure, Rhodes was married to WWE ring announcer Eden, who is now known to most fans as Brandy Rhodes, who was a regular on AEW TV. Brandy had a good career in WWE before joining AEW, but she lost her job when her spouse left. She, too, had to quit the WWE. Brandy put her WWE career on hold to support her husband wherever he went, despite the fact that their real-life marriage is still going strong. While Cody and Brandy may have ruined Brandy's WWE career, she went on to become the AEW's chief branding officer in the end. Number 2. Stephanie McMahon, Taz, and Triple H. In professional wrestling, the union of two superstars can have a detrimental effect on the other superstars on the roster. This was especially true during the Attitude Era, when Triple H's connection with Stephanie damaged his WWE career. They first collaborated on WWE television in 1999, and their bond has remained unbroken since their first on-screen storyline together, in which Triple H married Stephanie and the two went on to take over the whole WWE. According to the original plan, Taz was expected to benefit greatly from his friendship with Stephanie. Taz was supposed to dump Stephanie at the altar and then become one of WWE's top heels, according to Vince. When Vince learned how well Triple H and Stephanie worked together, he made the executive decision to give Triple H the advantage while Taz was stripped of his. Once the storyline was shelved and Stephanie and Triple H became a real-life occurrence, Taz was never the same. Taz never received his retribution against Triple H, and WWE never again portrayed the talented performer as a genuine threat. Number 1. Enzo Amore and Liv Morgan. Enzo Amore had a reputation for being a troublemaker throughout his time in WWE. Many of his peers detested him, and others argue that his WWE career suffered as a result of his relationship with WWE star Liv Morgan. Morgan terminated her engagement with Enzo in 2017 due to his infidelity, which was met with mockery from those behind the scenes at WWE, as Morgan was adored by both her peers and management. Be sure to watch WWE wrestlers' salaries and lavish lifestyle, and we will see you in the next video.